frozen ribbon underneath the grate. The headlights stretched like a silver line, and every mile brings you closer to mine. Been running hard through the year gone past, but winter slows the world in light. Cold wind whispers through the vents, but the cabin's warm with good intent. The road keeps stretching far ahead, but I hear every word you said. I'm pushing steady, calm and strong, heading back where hearts belong. I'm racing home for Christmas, through the frost and silver night. Every mile is getting warmer in the glow of festive light. And the closer that I'm coming, and the more the world feels right. Yeah, I'm racing home for Christmas on this cold December night. Ice is gathering on the window frame. Quiet roads and the world feels tame. Radio's playing an old song slow, a soft reminder of the place I know. I've seen the star lines, felt the roar. Won some battles, lost a few more, but nothing beats this winter ride, knowing you're waiting on the other side. The years worn edges fade behind. This winter road clears out my mind. Through snowy turns and long laments, I'm driving home with good intent. I'm racing home for Christmas, through the frost and silver night. Every mile is getting warmer in the glow of festive light. And the closer that I'm coming, and the more the world feels right. Yeah, I'm racing home for Christmas on this cold December night. And when the darkness starts to fade, I see the path that love has made. No sleigh, no reindeer in the sky, just a quiet road and a reason why. I'm no Santa dressed in red, but I bring the joy the same instead. With every mile, with every song, I'm coming back to where I belong. I'm racing home for Christmas, let the snow keep falling wide. Let the winter wrap around me till I'm standing by your side. And the closer that I'm coming, and the more it all ignites. Yeah, I'm racing home for Christmas on this cold December night. Cold. The Widdowmaker sleeps beneath the snow, engine silent in the afterglow. But this journey's worth the longest run. Christmas waits when the miles are done. future on the Widdowmaker way. License on the line, earn your colors clean. Triple crown rising like a fire machine. Push into the future, let the world display the strength of the story on the Widdowmaker way. This is the moment. This is the Widdowmaker way. Red lights flickering, one by one they glow. Silence on the grid as the tension starts to grow. Engines hold their breath, waiting for the say. Then the world ignites on the Widdowmaker way. On the Widdowmaker Gray hair under the helmet, belly in the seat. Old bones creaking, but my heart still beats. I ain't here for fame, just a green light glow. When the lights go out, it's time to go. It's Tuesday night race, clean and tight. Same make, same model under the lights. Fast or slow, we're all in the fight for that checker flag shining bright tonight. Yeah, I don't care where I stand or spin, I just love racing, going for the win. No trophies needed, no pride to lose. Just grip and gas and worn out shoes. One hand steady, one on the line. Every corner's mine for a moment in time. It's Tuesday night racing, clean and tight. Same make, same model under the lights. Fast or slow, we're all in the fight for that checker flag shining bright tonight. Yeah, I don't care where I stand or spin, I just love racing, going for the win. No trophies needed, no pride to lose. Just grip and gas and worn out shoes. One hand steady, one on the line. Every corner's mine for a moment in time. Yeah, it's Tuesday night racing, clean and tight. Same make, same model under the lights. Fast or slow, we're all in the fight for that checker flag shining bright tonight. Yeah, I don't care where I stand or spin, I just love racing, going for the win. From the grid to the flag, we're brothers in arms. No dirty tricks, just racing charm. When I cross that line with a grin so wide, doesn't matter the place I finish with pride. Fight. It's Tuesday night racing, week after week. Old dogs still run with fire in our street. Fast or slow, it don't matter a bit, cause the joy's in the race, that's the heart of it. Yeah, I don't care where I finish in the end, I just love racing with my Widdowmaker friends. Tuesday night, same cars, same laps, different stories, same passion. Ooh. Gray hair under the helmet, belly in the seat. Old bones creaking, but my heart still beats. I ain't here for fame, just that green light glow. When the lights go out, it's time to go. It's Tuesday night racing, clean and tight. Same make, same model, and under the lights. Fast or slow, we're all in the fight for that checker flag shining bright tonight. Yeah, I don't care where I stand or spin, I just love racing, going for the win. No trophies needed, no pride to lose, just grip and gas and worn out shoes. One hand steady, one on the line, every corner's mine for a moment in time. It's Tuesday night racing, clean and tight, same make, same model, and under the lights. Fast or slow, we're all in the fight for that checker flag shining bright tonight. Yeah, I don't care where I stand or spin, I just love racing, going for the win. From the grid to the flag, we're brothers in arms. No dirty tricks, just race and charm. When I cross that line with a grin so wide, doesn't matter the place, I finished with pride. It's Tuesday night racing, week after week. Old dogs still run with fire in our streak. Fast or slow, it don't matter a bit, cause the joy's in the race, that's the heart of it. Yeah, I don't care where I finish in the end, I just love racing with my Widdowmaker friends. Tuesday night, same cars, same laughs, different stories, same passion. Yeah. It's Tuesday night racing, week after week. Old dogs still run with fire in our street. Fast and slow, it don't matter a bit, 'cause the joy's in the race. That's the
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tuesday night single make racing. It's the Widdowmaker, and it's the Widdowmaker way. It's Widdowmaker racing, and we'll say hello to those who've arrived early. Good evening, Wilkie. Good evening, Lee. Damo's in the chat, and Streamlabs is already deleting messages by Stream Elements. Happy days. Good evening, Dodo 1, Dodo 2, Dodo 3. Good evening, Silver Surfer. Welcome. Who else is in? Good evening, Azza. Good evening, Mrs. Gandhi. Congratulations on the new job, Mrs. Gandhi. I knew you'd scrub up well. I knew you'd get the job eventually. Just had to demonstrate your skills. Happy days. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. No, happy days. So Mrs. Gandhi's changed her name. She's actually put Mrs. Gandhi. See, it does work. If people want to change it, it's the way it works. Happy days. Right, where are we today? We're Single Make Tuesday. It's Widdowmaker Racing League 15. It says no assist Saturday. I apologise. My wheel started acting up since I turned force feedback to 13.5 Newton on hard tyres. When it's below 8 Newton metre, all is good. Well, mine passed out yesterday. Mine's only on 5-6 Newton metres. Mine had a quit yesterday, didn't it? Which was frustrating. But here's what it is. Here's the way it goes. Let me turn the music off. And where are we going tonight? Well, let's have an update. Let's have an update on the old PC screen cap. Let's see if that's set to the right screen. I'll see if we have to put it somewhere else. Yeah, it's on the wrong screen. Of course it is. As always. There we go. So the current league standings for Single Make Tuesday. There's 9 drivers in it. JB is... Well, there's more. If I quickly scroll down, you'll see there's other drivers that were in the league but haven't attended for a little while. So we'll just focus on those that are in. 9th is JB on 85. I say 9th because I'm not going to say last. Mikey Morland's on 92. Dodo's in 7th on 105. And then we've got this little gap of 8 points to Fatman on 113 in 6th. Dark Star on 114 in 5th. Frosty on 116 in 4th. Damo on 116 in 4th. So effectively tied for 3rd. And then you've got the Widdowmaker on 117. So we've got 5 players, you know, over 4 points. And then, of course, there's Lee at the top on 137. So Lee's got a 20 league point gap at this moment in time. Drop rounds could be interesting with this. I wonder if drop rounds opens anything up. Let's just have a quick look. Let's get over to... we didn't need to do that, but we can. Let's have a flick over to... No, wrong one. Wrong button, wrong button. That one, Discord. Boop. There we go. Make Discord full screen. And I'm 100% sure Damo has updated Saturday, Friday. It's up here. Boom, boom, boom. We'll find it. Single Maker Tuesday. Tuesday Night League. There it is. This was on the 18th. That's a little bit out of date. Yeah, we can't see that. Not to worry. Damo doesn't need to worry about that today. So let's go back to the main GT screen. There we go. Yeah, so it's very tight. It's very tight. And there's only what? How many leagues left are there? How many weeks are there? I don't know. It's Christmas. We started with the first Christmas tunes today. First Christmas tunes. After JB exposed himself, which was filthy dirty, one has to suggest. Schedule. So we've got 3 rounds left. We've got Tsukuba tonight, Tsukuba. We've got Lego Maggiore East next week. And then we've got the cancelled or the delayed round 4 at Alsace. So yes, we're halfway through the season, so that's half the points. There's still a long way to go. It could all sort itself out into something completely different. So let's just get excited about what we've got. It's time for me to jump on the track and put some laps in. See where I go. I've got vibration in my throttle pedal, which is never good. I don't like that at all. But it's the way it is. Let's go. Let's put some lappages in. And we'll talk about what's doing. Thank you very much for supporting the video today. I know it's extremely long. And I've had some very good positive comments. Some comments that are going to help me future-wise. But all helpful comments that just suggest even though my aim was to be positive, it highlights the same reasons and issues that other people do. So I want to be positive about PMR because I see there's a lot for it to achieve and a long way for it to go. I definitely genuinely feel it's got a future, and I like what it's got to offer. I didn't focus on much of the cars, for example. That's for another video. I just focused on what I thought the tracks would work well for the league. And I had a little bit of a whiz round some of them. And we'll go from there. And I do generally appreciate the comments and the likes, etc. It's very much appreciated. And although there are some people that didn't like it, which is fine, that's the way it goes. But 220 few views I was alright with, so thank you very much. You were screaming, rev it up, that Mazda. Yeah, probably needs to rev it out, don't I? That's JB's. I wonder if JB's on his new wheel tonight. It's a very nice looking fancy Ferrari wheel with the screen. Yeah, I like the MX-5. I think the good thing about it is it's a good solid car with plenty of use in other games, and it was one to really just understand what it's like in comparison to other games. The C7 was a challenge to drive, but I didn't put any assists on, and I was quite happy with how the MX-5 handled without assists. Dodo's home. He was out getting fuelage gas, I believe, not cigarillos. So Fat Man's top of the tree, fastest lap. Mikey second, Lee in third. Luca is in fourth. Luca is an extremely fast racer. Missed last week. You hear me? Didn't call his name out, I don't believe, with positions because he's missed a couple, but. He's a good racer, he's very fast, very strong, very competitive. As you can see, he's from down under, so he's on the other end of the scale. He's already woke up in the morning for this. Wednesday morning. I don't want to drink coffee in the morning without a smoke. I get that. Understood. I'm still pretty sure I want a cigar in America. Even though I don't smoke anymore and I haven't smoked anything in 15 years. And I'm pretty sure I want a cigar. Yes, so they're the two options, aren't they? You've got the old Porsche Cup car, and the MX-5 that you can afford when you start the single player. And I fancy giving that that Porsche a little bit of a bash, and we might just give that single player another go. Definitely give that single player another go. But what we've got to do first is, quite correctly, tune the AI to our capability and try and work out what sort of level of AI I need. Well, we've got Wednesday and Thursday to get that sorted. No ABS. The Cup car. Well, it'll be interesting. I didn't run any assists, so on any of the cars that I was using, and I found the C7 a dog, but it was very strange on grip in sort of any gear. I loved the graphical changes and difference between GT7 at Daytona. Can't get into the lobby for some reason, says Damo. Can you try restarting your PlayStation? I apologize, that's on you, but... You've set the car to authentic settings. I haven't seen that option. I'll give it a look. I think I've got it on authentic, if I remember correctly. I remember seeing that through the menus. I'm going to have to set the game up on single screen, I think. Because it's very, very difficult to read the menus the way they've got it set up on triple screens. Yeah, I get that, Wilkie. Wilkie says if you set it up that way, it sets it up like the car does in real life. And GT7 should do that as well, to be honest. In certain facets of car setup. Right, into the pits this time, I think. And we'll get some... Get some mediums on. Frosty's made it in. Damo keeps joining and leaving. Damo did say I can't get in the room. I've just asked Damo if you just try restarting your PlayStation. Everybody else is in. I'll do a speed test on my internet in a minute when we go to the pits. Here we go. Speed test. .net. Just so it's not thought to be me. Let's see what it's at today. Let's see if they've throttled me. 1.8, 1.9. Not the 2.1 we're experiencing, huh? 1.9. 1.9. And we're bang smack in the middle of the... I'll cut that. For download speed. Upload at 2.2. It's pretty decent. So yeah, I don't think it's my internet that's causing an issue. But... have a little flex there, why not? Main GT screen, there we go. Damo should get in if he restarts his machine, I would have thought, first off. It's left the room again. I can't imagine what had stopped Damo joining. Is there a setting in PlayStation that could stop him joining? Somebody was using a voice spotter on GT7. Well, that's possible to do, I think, is it? If you use the old telemetry system that you can use now. I think there's the option, I don't know. I forget what it's called. The system that you use for the haptics. Oh, Azza says he's messed up on the WRC. I've tried to get out and now there are no tracks to do. Oh, has it disqualified you maybe? Don't know. Was it too long? Too many races? Yeah, okay, sorry about that. Not to worry. I had so much damage I had to crawl around in third gear on the last 4 stages. Mo just went to go back to set the car up. Okay. Don't know what's happened there then. So we can't get Damo in. I'm gonna have to restart the server, folks, I'm afraid. If Damo can't get in, we'll have to try and see what it is. Dodo goes fastest lap. Is that a Premier League game or is it something else? Premier. Damn. That means I've probably got the wrong team selected unless it's in this week's matches and we've got 2 city matches this week. Maybe. Right, let me go find out what's wrong with Damo, see what we can do to get him in. He definitely doesn't seem to be in. Let's find out. Let's see. Let's see what Damo's doing. Yeah, seen this one. It's epic. Right. Let's find Damo. Damo! One message. Messages. Not that one. Damo! Maybe we can get him in the chat. Maybe there's somebody else in the chat. There's other people in the chat, look. Why is Damo not in the chattage?
He's having can't get in the lobby, mate.
Say again?
He's having problems trying to get in the lobby.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
So just got to reset a few things.
Yeah, I guess the best thing I can do is reset the lobby and see if he can join then. We'll have to see. I mean, 8 people have managed to join. So...
Yeah. I got it straight away.
Yeah. So I don't know what he's up to.
He's trying everything. Step 5 off.
He needs to. He can't get in. He's managed to join other lobbies. Maybe you're no longer friends with me. Maybe you've maybe the reason you can't get in is you've blocked me. Maybe that's what it is. Let me go check in PSN. See if I can talk to you in PSN.
More like you blocked him.
I wouldn't do that. Not Damon. Let's see. Friends requests.
But if Jim had blocked him, he wouldn't even be able to find the lobby.
No, that's exactly true. He's green. He's the Green Goblin, isn't he, or something?
There's got to be something Damo's done.
It's got to be Damo's end. It's European, isn't it? They've probably Brexited or something. I Rexited.
He can't play GT7 with him. He's English.
That's right. That's exactly what I think's happened. Damien. I can't find Damo. Why can't I find Damo? When did I last get a message from Damo? It's it's 0D-T1000. You hear me now? Let's see if he gets a message off me. And then I'll restart the server if that's it. I reckon it's because I've called it No Assist Saturday, and he's conscientiously objecting until I call it Single Make Tuesday. He's coming in now. Look, left the room. Has left the room. He's trying to get in. Maybe my internet's too fast. Maybe it's like a bus going past the bus stop without stopping, and he just can't get on.
You want to reset the lobby, Jim?
I think I'm gonna have to. He's not getting in. He's got kicked again. I'm gonna reset it. Now there's gonna be about 8 people shouting, "The lobby's gone! The lobby's gone!" Jim, your lobby's down. Why's the lobby down?
I was just getting some good laps in.
I'm glad you've managed to have the practice.
I've just gone down to a 58,585.
Nice.
I'm just going to put my slippers on because my foot's fucking killing me.
Which one?
My left foot.
Oh, not the big.
My braking foot.
I thought you'd drop Thor's hammer on the brake.
Mate, honestly, it's killing.
Damo's back in the chat.
About time, idle git.
Although he's still quiet.
Not talking to us though, is he?
Yeah. Sorry, gents. Yeah, I was able to join 3 or 4 different lobbies, no problem. So.
Oh, right, so just blame mine. Blame me. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We've restarted. We've restarted just for you, Damo. You're still not bothered to try joining though, the new server.
Because of the server up?
Yes, sir. I know why you weren't able to join. I know exactly why you weren't able to join. It's because I hadn't changed the name from No Assist Saturday. Here we go. He's trying. He's trying.
No, I still have the name. Shit screen.
It's not me then. Clear the cache.
Yep.
There is, yes.
See if there's something there.
I definitely haven't blocked you. Definitely haven't.
Yeah. Shut the screen up, yeah. Shut. That's the screen I get. And it's really weird because I'm not getting it anywhere else.
What's the stream? Oh, you put it into PlayStation, did you?
Yeah, it's just handy. I screenshot it across. Oh, I'm going to try someone else's.
So you're just getting a GT7 loading screen, that's all?
Yeah.
That's really weird. Maybe
Juliana's room.
maybe they've pre-updated you. Maybe you've got the pre-update.
Yeah, no, it's everything is up to date. Yeah, I've just joined someone else's lobby. It's really weird.
Press the pause button so you should get B spec up on the screen.
Yeah, try that. We're just joking.
You never know.
That's like when you're on day 3, isn't it? You're thrashing about in the car days. You can put the radio on, mate. Just press it over there.
That's right, yeah. As you fall out the car at 70 mile an hour. Yeah. I've damaged my left shoulder and I was unable to lift my arm past my waist. So, if I... Yeah. If I got my arm to shoulder height, I was in bits. So it was pretty savage last week. And I've no idea what I did. No idea whatsoever. Kinda. If I lift my arm at 45 degrees, it kinda cripples me a bit. Come on, Damo! Get in, lad. Have you reset your router?
Everything. Points.
Have you made the kids all walk down to the corner shop and back?
I haven't tried it.
There you go. You see, you've not tried everything yet. I don't have any controls over stopping anybody getting in, do I?
But you wouldn't have to purposely do it. I doubt you.
I haven't.
Or have you?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't. So, the only thing I can consider is what car are you in?
In the Expo. Well, I'll change the car. I was looking change the car just to see if we can do something else. We have something to do with livery.
Have you got a Pawnee livery on? Have you got Hooters livery on?
Yeah, restart. Twice.
Even the kitchen sink.
Just washing machine. Fridge.
Ooh. I won't practice till you get in, so... I don't know what else to suggest. It won't stop you getting in with the wrong car. It won't stop you getting in with the wrong tyres. It'll let you in, it just won't let you join the race. It's not joining the lobby.
Yeah, it's probably loading up there. You can probably see me at the end there, just trying to get in.
I can see you there now. I'm thinking, yes, here we go, here we go.
Yeah, it's just on the GT screen again, so that screen is empty.
I know it sounds stupid, but have you got the right have you got the same version as everybody? Can you go to your PlayStation update page and just check if there's an update there?
Yeah. Sure. Is that all okay? Yeah. No. Check for update the game. We're up.
Good evening, Shaheen. He's kicked him out again. Good evening, sir. Generally don't know what to suggest. Because on the premise of this, it's kind of unfair because genuinely you are one of the top contenders. Let him restart his route. Yeah, we've just been through that. He's restarted his route. He's cleared the cache. Yeah, we've done that. Well, we say they've done that. Don't know whether he's done that. He's going to confirm to us now he has done, yes. He has.
You copy the thing for this lobby, you create the room. Well, and then we'll join your room.
So maybe it was a friend.
Yeah, but so if it doesn't, if we don't think of anything else, then that's probably...
That's got to be the only other way, unless Damo just quickly creates a room and somebody goes and tries to join him.
Okay, try to see if
Yeah, that, just create any room. Like,
room so
Good evening, Mrs. Candy. You haven't missed much. Damo's playing difficult tonight. He's properly chucked his toys out the pram and he doesn't want to race unless anybody else races on his server. I reckon the kids have gone to like JB's got a room up. Can we join JB? Can you he'll be able to join you. It's me he doesn't like.
well, I've not blocked him, so...
Okay.
You sure it's not that email that's blocked you?
That's what I reckon. Because I've sent him a message and he's already responded on PlayStation.
No. JB's lobby straight away. I'm here. Which is really weird.
The only other thing to suggest is everybody else out and let Dodo join. Let Damo join.
Right, let's go there.
Or let JB host the race.
Block the races in the lobby. Join me, blocked.
No.
Somebody else?
Block anybody. I can go and have a look. Yes. 100%. No, sure, I've had no reason to block anybody.
What do I do? No.
Maybe somebody's blocked him from the lobby. I haven't blocked him. But it's only me that could block him.
Let's see if I can get back into this shit.
Yeah. Somebody's trying now. That's Darkstar. Damo's trying now. See, the only thing that could cause it as well is if there's a queue. But Damo genuinely tried when there were 8 people in.
to that GT screen.
Let me check. Let me check the lobby screen that says "Do not let Damo enter."
They're just rejoined. Okay.
Yeah. Filter by category, no limits. I haven't got any controls here that would stop somebody joining. It is. It's like the bus going past or the train. He can't get on, can he? It just won't stop for him.
Why don't like everyone jump out the lobby and just see if Damo can join it? No one else.
Well, what if we all join? Yeah. What if we just join JB's? You could save them now.
If you always have strong penalties,
Yeah. And damage. You guys are so clean, you don't get the penalties. You don't see him. He's trying again. Get in, Damo! What you need is lube. If you lube yourself up, you might get in. I've never known one individual not be able to get in. But it just won't let him, will it? Yeah, it's a Twix, that, isn't it? Yeah. I've restarted the lobby, yeah. No, understood, Dodo. Tell Damo to buy a new car. That's a good idea. Normally it's the Nat type that causes the problem.
Just one lobby. The thing is, only on one lobby.
The only thing I've changed is my internet this week, but everybody else has got in. Even somebody from Germany has got in, let alone from Ireland, so...
well done, Google AI. So, the company New Fibre is very anti-Irish.
Oh, is that what it is?
Ooh. It's you got the Oliver Cromwell type fibre, I see.
Potato famine. Potato famine. That's what it is. The potato internet. That's the one. So if JB saved the settings, do you want me to load up the other one, race 2, JB? Now we have to negotiate everybody to get over to JB's server. Let me load up race 2.
So it was Jim.
It's not me. He's done his reset on his router. I've got 24 points on Haaland. If City lose, I'd be well unimpressed. So that's race setting 2, JB. Yeah, JB's going to load his server up in a minute. When he leaves from here, we'll just have to go and all join his server. He's gone. Just give him a minute. Just give him a minute. It's large cock and balls at bignose.com.
Oi, big nose!
That's the one. I'll be dropping my server then. This is unusual. This is going to be a totally new and different feeling. And I don't think I've ever joined anybody else's server, you know.
No, it's GTP Diction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 3Ds.
Host has ended the game.
Yeah, bear with me. I'll put it on public. Sorry.
You put it on pubic? Oh, man.
Cubic.
No, you've just been kicked out.
Thinking JB's internet didn't like his.
Yeah.
GTP.
Underscore.
Yeah. GTP underscore.
Oh, that's right. It's all right for me because I've got everybody as my friend, haven't I? Other people haven't. It's capital GTP underscore addictions as triple D. He likes his ladies large. Baby. Room not found. I best leave and try and get back in again.
Don't get the drink after all that malarkey. Back in the mouth.
I can't get in.
Good job.
Yes. I have never, ever not pressed the button to start a race before. Now I'm in. I'm in. I won't even get to start quali first. Oh, just disgusting. No, they don't. They don't do, but they're listening to the stream. So. On yours. Because it's your lobby. I don't even have to reset the grids. I can post the images, but I can't reset the grid. That's brilliant. Oh, I love this. You've never done that, have you? Pressure's on. That's tremendous. Should be none. Yeah, quali's in at 15. 3 minutes till quali. JB's got to do all that. JB's got to let you know. Yeah. I just can't imagine why Damo can't get into my lobby. So, unusual conditions here tonight, folks. JB is ringmaster. He is the clerk of the course. So, we'll need JB to just press the buttons to make things start and go. I'll still have to do the calls, still have to do the old intro stuff, won't I? To make it all right. This is going to be weird. JB don't care, he's put fastest lap in, look. Stick shifting on his new funky wheel. Aren't you? Oh, I see. What's these flappy pedals that Lee's talking about? Yeah. Sound like Lee had the same wheel. Okay. Unofficial 90 seconds by JB. Clerk of the course makes the rules as he goes along.
everyone running. Apologise.
I'll be fine. They normally do that at the... Everybody's on softs now, but I guess it's the way it is. Is that the 90 seconds gone? Okay. Rechecking. Ah, so they're alright. They all know what they're doing. Nothing changes because JB's... Haven't had chance, have we? Haven't had chance. Let me do that now. Yeah, it's Damo's fault. Of course it is. Who have we got out on the track? I'm stuck in the pits. I'm on the wrong set. I'm all confused. So there's Fat Man going around fast. His name's Fast Man, not Fat Man. I would like to just give a shout out to his missus. Hope she's on the recovery. She wasn't very well at the weekend. She'd done her back in, which is an understatement, one would suggest, but I do hope she's well.
Yeah, still okay too.
Good.
Sunday morning, it cracked 2 seconds, was fine.
That's never good, Matthew. Frosty is chucking it round in the minion setup. We got Paul just giving Damo a rub. And then we've got Damo. Gentlemen, you'll need to make sure you got your qualifiers on. JB is pursed over the controls to make it all go. So when he gives me the unofficial 10, we'll give you the unofficial 10. Unofficial 10, gentlemen. That's the unofficial 10 required to go to quali, so just make you got your ties on. And then JB will press the button and we'll go. Gentlemen, this is your qualifying session for the Single Make Tuesday in the Expo. It's your qualifying session. Put your fastest set of tyres on. You've got 10 minutes to set your fastest lap. We'll see you at the end. And JB gets to go first. I'm not even third. This has changed the quali dynamic all the way along. Because I will be in the slipstreams. Very fast lap here, just about a minute. Even with full tank of gas. So we will just have to see where we go. Mrs. Gandhi wishes Matthew the best with his missus. So opening lap, the opening salvo from way down the pack. Mikey set the fastest lap. We're into third behind JB. There's some mixing it up front going on. We're now down to 7th. Look how quickly that changed. Look how quickly that changed. My word. And there's a minute 1 second between Frosty and me. Holy chipotle, that is some time difference. Damo's stuck behind somebody, he's struggling to get past. The only way I perceptively see him to be able to make any progress is to just drop back. If he can't get past, he's just got to make room. Or pit. And come out in traffic, a different bit of traffic maybe. That's what we're going to do. I know we're going to lose time on track, but we've got to make some room. We were catching them with no particular chance of making room, making ground. I get a massive advantage by being at the front. I don't have to run in traffic. I don't have to worry about somebody being slow in front of me. Somebody's on my outside there. Apologies, Lee. Didn't really have much chance to look at that and see what was where, so... See if we can make up any ground here. I'm perceivably... Oh, just overran. Visibly losing distance on Lee. Oh, Silver Surfer's got his confirmation of hospital visits, which seems a long old day. Jersey to the UK. Oof, Jersey to Southampton. We're still in 8th. Damo didn't make any sort of difference, but he's got behind Lee, which is not a bad spot to be in. We're not going to do any better here. Three laps to do something miraculous. I don't see it happening. Thank you, fat man. At least Damo got to run in the wheel tread of Lee in terms of being able to not overrun the car in front, which is a massive bonus. 57.7 to Lee. One minute 42, so we're going to get another lap after this one. We're a second back from Lee. Lee's fastest lap. Bejeegers. And we've got a long way to go. Got some making up to do in the race on hards for sure. Overtaking here though is tremendously difficult. We're just going to have to pace it. Oh, somebody's come off. That's Lee. My assumption is at that point is Lee was just running back to the pits anyway. He's done his time. One more. Damo is so close to catching me. All I can say is thank God we've got Lee on our team for the 24 hours. Messed that up. We're not going to get another one, so if Damo beats me round this time, it's all over. Resigned to the last place. I think he did. No, he didn't. I improved by 0.002. Oh my lord. Since Damo paid for those air flight tickets, he's gone shit. Look at that. We might as well have some more Coke with me whiskey. It's going to be one of them nights. Oh, no? Oh, sorry. There is that. Take screenshot. There it is. I need to do the other page because Damo's on it. So we'll have a talk through this in a moment, once we've worked out what the chuff's going on. Why is there an upload-download thing going down? That's interesting. There we go. I couldn't hit a lap. So, yeah, Damo's been having internet connection issues on my laptop, on my lobby all night. So I can only suggest that Damo's lack of pace tonight is purely doesn't know the internet connection to JB's and is feeling kind of lack of practice, maybe not used to it. So not going to hang around there and obliterate his conscience and his confidence. Widdowmaker just over a second in 8th place behind the leaders, 58.681. Shockingly poor. Paul much better with a 58.5, 0.876 down on the leaders. Mikey in 6th was looking promising up in 2nd and 3rd place when I saw him earlier, but a 58.4, 0.82 behind the leaders. JB in 5th, 58.4, new host of the lobby. Welcome JB, at 0.761 behind the leaders. Fat Man again was looking incredibly fast in practice, and 4th is no slouch at this point, 58.151, 0.5 behind the leader. Dodo in 3rd, I think he's happy with that. Crazy fast laps, as he said. 58.084, 0.442 behind the leaders. Lee was leading this with a couple of seconds to go, 57.7, but .060 behind. Frosty's going to take the qualifying points today, a 57.642. Tremendous lap, and top marks go to Frosty. The other two guys on the podium for quali get the extra points as well, but that's going to be a lot, and that's the introduction to it. Make sure you've got your your racing tyres on for the first race, sorry. You're going to need your hard tyres for this one. Normally I'd take the mediums if I was really giving you guys a chance, but not today. So, if you've got your hard tyres on, gentlemen, you're all back in from your cigarillos, we'll leave it to JB to give us the a countdown.
Yeah, we'll wait. Good luck, everyone.
Just waiting on the confirmation from Dodo, because we're all going to need it, I think. Dodo's out on the balcony, maybe. Chugging on a woodbine. Unofficial 10, gentlemen. And then we're going to go when JB returns to his seat. Right, gentlemen, we're off. Official 10 seconds starting now. This is your 20-minute race on hards at Tsukuba. Let's make turn 1 count. And we'll see you at the end. Best of luck, gentlemen. It's a standing start with penalties. And let's see where we go. All the best. Here, then let's just... make sure things are rocking. We're in 8th place. Dodo goes for smoking a 20-minute gap. Okay. So here we go. Got the fuel station on. Now we got things set. We got traction on, which is good, and we're away. We're a little bit slow off the line. Lots of wheel spin. But I'm going to let that all unfold. In front of me. Bit of bunchy, nudgy, nudgy. We managed to get past Paul. I was having to wait for Mikey and Paul. Ooh, Paul looking for a gap that wasn't there. Gonna follow Fat Man's line. Batman just managed to hold that. Are we going to go 3 wide into the final corner? It looks like we could be. I'm going to run the outside line anyway. Batman's going to nudge me off. Cheers, Fat Man. He didn't mean to do that. That was all about not knowing I was there. Dirty tyres now. But we've got to go lightning quick to catch up. What we do know is they will be overtaking each other. Come on, Fat Man, if you can go faster. Go past me. Line yourself up and make the pass. I'll follow you.
Yeah, I don't know how I kept it on the track, to be honest.
.4 behind Paul. We're going to spend most of this 20 minutes catching up, I think. But what we do know is fuel's not a problem. What's the problem is sticking to the racing line. Look, back to 4. Yellow flag. Oh, there's somebody all over the track in front of us. That was who? That was Mikey having an incident. He reversed out. 3.4 to Paul now. .2 to Paul. Paul's fighting with Damo by the looks of it. Paul looks like he's got the inside line. Paul and Damo nose to tail. Oh, it looks like Damo just ran onto the grass. Went a bit wide. Dodo has the fastest lap. Lee is out front in first place. We're battling our way back, but it's no good. We're miles behind. I think I want to be accelerating in third. Because I'm very quickly running out of gear. Oh shit, the bed. It's the first time I try it in a higher gear. And it just throws me. Oh, fuck off. Excuse my French. That's ridiculous. I experienced that last night as well, didn't I? At Lego Maggiore, when I was first going through the chicanes in what I was said to be 4th and 5th, I was finding 3rd a really... I was finding 3rd to be the right gear through the chicane, through the S's, and then somebody, I can't remember, I'm thinking, I'm annoyed, said, use 4th and 5th, and every time I tried to use 4th I just spun out. And there I just suggested to myself, let's use a different gear. And it's the torque. There's too much torque in that lower rev range. And I've got counter steer and traction on. So let me just have a bloody moan about the game again for a minute. Feeling like a bit of a spoilt brat and I've been badly treated. That's ridiculous. Bring on realistic physics, let's pray. Miles behind, 6 seconds. Just absolutely. That's just blown my mind. Just absolutely stupid. The only thing I can think there is I was too tight and I've lifted a wheel off the ground because of the curb. And then I've spun up off the curb, the other wheel's got no traction at all. It's the only thing I can think of is I had a curb on the left-hand edge and then floored it and spun it up. But I've not been very fast here. I've not been very fast at all the last couple of weeks. So I need to get into my settings, find out what's wrong. Try and get some decent settings back in, because I had to wipe my wheel, didn't I? So I lost all the settings when I had to upgrade for the other set of pedals. So all the settings have gone, and I've not put anything back on it. So I'm half a lap down with 10 minutes gone, and I'm only catching Mikey at a 10th a lap, and I've not no chance of getting past Mikey. Mikey's a fighter. Mikey's become a fighter in as many months, battles his way in. Long way to go. I'm 8/10 down on the fastest lap. Oh, I'm 1.8 seconds down on the fastest lap. I'm doing something horrendously wrong here. Don't know what it is, but 8.5 minutes to go. I'm not eating into Mikey's lead over me at all. It is just... I was half a second slower on that lap with no discernible, realised understanding of why. My fastest lap of the race, a 1:01.569, so 1.5 seconds slower than the fastest possible lap.
Sorry, I tried to
Batman and Mikey have got to battle it now. Mikey's got past Fat Man. Six minutes to go. The way it's looking, I've got 5 laps after this one. Lee's just taken a little chunk out of that fastest lap time again. He's got it down at 1:06. I don't feel quick here at all. I guess force feedback's really critical to being fast, because I know I've weakened my force feedback, but I guess the settings aren't good either. Usually love this circuit, usually can enjoy going quite fast here in comparison to other races, and today I'm just struggling to find any sort of touch and go. Oh, Matthew's had another incident. There he goes. He just touched the grass on the inside, didn't he? And I had to change my line to go round him. So not having good days. Still taking time out of Mikey slowly. Just not doing enough to catch him. But I haven't lost a place. This is where I started on the grid, so I expected to do better than this. I was expecting at least 4th or 5th. But I'm nowhere near. Nowhere near. Made the suggestion to the missus last night about going to a boneyard. Surprisingly, she sort of said, sounds interesting. Will we get arrested? And I could not confirm or deny. So my fastest lap of the race. We'll short shift a little bit and see if we can gain anything through short shifting. Can't get the car to turn the way I want it to do, and we've lost a load through short shifting. Still not catching Mikey sufficiently. See if we can get the extra lap. It looks like we're just going to miss out. Maybe it is the traction that's slowing me down here. Traction control should give you a massive advantage. Should give you a massive, huge advantage. Got my fastest lap in there. Car felt so slow round that apex. So slow out that corner. Slower. Our race is to get onto that lap. "18 seconds to get to start finish." One, 0. We made it. There was nothing tighter. Well, there's probably something tighter, but we're not allowed to talk about that. Fat man didn't make it. We put in our fastest lap. They've stopped doing the tours at Davis Mountain. It says that those bus tours are still available. Good run, Mikey. Yeah, we did okay. We did shit, but we did okay. It is what it is. Whew.
For qualifying, so that's very nice.
I wonder if that's why you couldn't get into the lobby.
Yeah, the laws against it.
No, anybody using TC would be able to get in my lobby, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's that button. That one. Apart from my spin, it was alright, said Mikey.
Apart from the two spins and nudging Jim off. Okay.
Yeah, it's the way it goes. So, I've saved the replay, now I can talk about this and then JB can do the restart and we'll be good. So, okay, so Fat Man finishes in 9th, as you just said, had a spin, had 2 spins and bumped me off the track, but it was by the by, that made no difference. I still had my spin and it would have, yeah, it's negligible. So, Fat Man's fastest lap of 101.497. We finished where we started, so 35 seconds back from the leader at 101.332. Mikey finished in 7th, 34 seconds back. We were close to catching him, you know. That was kind of our target, to catch him all the time. But then I had a spin, he had a spin, and that's the way it works. But Mikey, a 101.775. Damo in 6th, as he said. I think he's just discovered he had traction control on when it wasn't required. And that means he wasn't able to make grounds. But 1 minute 958. Is up there with the faster guys, kinda. Yeah, up there with the faster guys. Paul in 5th. Paul in 6th. 5th. 16.570 back. 1:00.916 for his fastest lap. JB in fourth. It's a decent result. 15.190 behind the leaders. A 1:01.176. Say again.
Good one that was.
It was good fun, he says. Yeah.
Always catching quite a lot.
Yeah.
Thinking it does the see a couple of slight moments, slight that. Well, you off straight away.
Yeah, with the back end moving for sure.
I think you would, Paul. You took a second, nearly a second after that.
Yeah, but I don't, catching is one thing, passing is another thing. I don't really pass it. It's hard to control it under braking with the other car.
Okay.
I wouldn't be that risky, I think.
So as the conversation goes on with JB and Paul, I'll just read these out. We'll get these finished. Sorry, Dodo in third place, just under 10 seconds behind the leaders, 1 minute point 915. It's a decent result for Dodo. Quite happy to start where he finished as well. Frosty lost out in the end, having hit the top spot in qualifying. He was 7.866 behind the leader at the finish with a 1:01.021, which puts him like fourth, fifth fastest lap. So consistent, but didn't have speed on the hards. He was using TC1, I think, by what he says. Lee takes the victory in the first race, 1 minute 00615 for the fastest lap as well. His 20 minute 27.334 meant that everybody except for the guy in last place finished on the final lap, which was my challenge at the back of the grid. Had to keep going to keep something going. So congratulations to the podium, and we're going to move on to round two. Yeah, I did. I went across the line at 0-0. But I knew at 6 minutes out I would be close, and that was what I was pushing for. So, yep. I went over at 0-0. So JB's going to load up. He has done, and now he's got to organise the grid, and he's never done this before. I need to just get my right tyres on and then tick up, and then JB will be able to move us about correctly. And I know JB will shout up if he needs assistance. 1 second, I'll get a photograph.
Dodo.
Yeah, Dodo, Frosty, then Lee.
Where was you, Marky?
I was
In front of me.
7. So it'll be Fatman on top.
Fatman, Widow,
then
you,
Widow,
Damo,
then me.
Paul,
Yeah.
me, Dodo, Frosty, Lee.
That's correct.
Yeah.
You just want to check that, boys?
Looks good to me. I'm just going to check my tyres. I'm good. Now it's just JB going for a smoke. And we'll be good.
Ready?
If we're all good to go, folks, JB's going to give us the unofficial 10.
Start at 10.
So, yeah. So, gentlemen, we're going to go at 10. JB's just going to hit the official. So, I'm going to give you the unofficial 10, whether it's unofficial 10 or not. But, we're on it to win it.
10 seconds.
10-second warning coming up. Gentlemen, this is your unofficial 10. This is your official 10 seconds for the start of the 40-minute race in the 4th round of the Single Make Tuesday. It's a standing start, penalties apply. Turn 1's always a good, and this is 40 minutes. Use mediums and softs. Use your best tyres to get to the end, and you need to use both. We'll see you there. Best of luck. Oh, it's different not doing that, isn't it? Well, I lost out at the start, finish there, didn't I? Mikey did a good acceleration. Fat Man just wobbling around on the grass. Fat Man with great power out of that corner. That was tremendous. JB's on R6. So we're going to plan to go all the way on these softies. Use the whole tank of fuel. And then run the mediums to the end. Fat Man is giving Mikey all the rub. We just have to just try and hang in there. I want to be smooth. Use all that curb on the exit. Batman has the fastest lap as it stands. He's having a good dice with Mikey. They're all on the grass. So Fat Man a 58.8. Held that corner beautifully. 58.767. Fastest lap goes to Widdowmaker. With the pass on Fat Man as well. We got the final corner absolutely perfect. That won't stay there long though, will it? We were purple first sector. Which I don't think is hard to do on lap 4. Fastest lap again. I think Mike... Oh, Lee's just took it. Spoiling my fun. 58.058. That's fast lap. Lee was rocket ship quick. We're not going to touch that for a while. Batman tried to go up the inside as I slipped into third early just to try and get the acceleration. We're doing okay. We should be doing okay, considering. Mikey got some dust there. Had to leave off. Mike, oh, Fat Man's just back end has slid out. Thank you, Mrs. Gandhi, and I'm surprised Wilkie's not in his bed already. Exciting game of football to watch. Wore him straight out. See if we can be a bit more positive than race one. A 57.8 now to Lee. What we're going to attempt to do here is just wear Mikey down a bit. Wilkie's bought a fleece duvet cover and pillow set. Very nice. So, Mikey leads, Widow second, JB in third, Damo fourth, Dodo fifth, Fat Man in sixth, Lee in seven, Paul in eight, and I don't know who's in nine. That must be Frosty. You'll put a pic. No, only the bedclothes, not you in it, Wilkie. We know what you're like in your satin pyjamas. And I didn't mean satin the material, I meant satin. I reckon it's going to be Lightning McQueen duvet set. Although that's red, not blue. So Damo's got past JB. Done, says Wilkie. Can sell it on OnlyFans, absolutely, Wilkster. And why not, if you're looking for that honest second income? Mike, you left me enough room. And he's pushing me. Damo's got past Mikey. So Widow leads, Damo second, Mikey third, fourth for JB. There's not a long time on these straights to have a read and get it in your brain. Dodo's in 5, Lee's in 6, Fatman 7, Frosty in 8, and that must mean Tom is down in 9th. Little bit of wiggle from the back end of Damo's car. Mrs. Gandhi wanted Lilo and Stitch on bed covers, but Mr. Gandhi said no. I can see why. My fastest lap of the race so far, 58.172. Fuel load's coming down. Just over half a tank, 16 laps left. Maybe 17 because of where the pit lane entrance is. We're not really busting a move and getting ahead. Tyres are looking okay. Mikey's fallen into the catchment area, JB now. We need to see what the fuel is when we go past pit lane. For some reason the car just decided to do its own thing there. The back end of the car slid everywhere. Damo's got the run. I can see myself being in the old gravel trap. He covered the inside on the exit. He did enough to put himself down the inside, forced me to go wide because I couldn't cut that apex. So nice little run by Damo there. I messed myself up. I don't even know who Lilo and Stitch are. No idea. I can only imagine they're some sort of porn duo off some sort of athletic program. Down by a swimming pool, one's got a Lilo and one gets exhausted every time they get up to anything active. Stitch must be the one that lies down. Lilo's the one that does all the blowing. I can't imagine. So based on this 13 minutes, that will take us to round about 11 minutes to go. So 12 laps of fuel at the pit stop. And there's quite a queue behind. JB's got past Mikey. So at this point in time, we're not going to get to the pits on that extra lap. We've got to see what we can do. He's slowly making his way up. He's now behind Mikey in 5th. I turned him way too early. "22 minutes remaining, and Damo's just sneaking out the extra distance. Wireless controller battery is low. Oh dear. Okay. Time back to JB is 6.5 seconds. We got 10 seconds left. I think we're going to make the fuel now. 10 laps left, sorry. I think we've made the fuel stretch that bit longer. We'll be able to go in on that last lap. We certainly will. I wonder if Paul has run the alternate strategy again. He's done mediums, kept up with the pack, switched over to softs at around about 10 laps gone, and he's running into the end. He did it last week and he was so close. The difficulty here though is overtaking. Softs on against mediums though might be the answer. Softs versus softs is not the plan, I would suggest. But I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen, you know. Ten laps on medium, fill it all the way up. And it's go, 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 go. We know we want 12 laps of fuel though, don't we? It's not a massively compromising pit stop. It's 22 seconds from pit entry to stopping. And then you've got your fuel time, 4 seconds for a set of tyres. And then get the fuel in. But there's a queue of 4 cars behind, not far back either. We were closest to being our fastest lap of the race so far. The fuel's just coming back to us, which is good. Fastest lap, a 57.989. We're only a tenth off Lee's time. We know Lee's stuck in traffic, so Lee's not got past Mikey yet. Nice pair of eyes Kelly Brook has. Couldn't tell you what her colour her eyes was. Hey guys. Substantial camel though, one would suggest. Oof. Surprised herself with an entry there. It was the first Eat Food Challenge where H was eating camel hoof. And I was thinking, that's probably camel toe. But completely different. Four laps to go after this one. Damo's just managing to eke out a little bit at the end here. My tyre wear's getting the better of me. Car sliding just a little bit and I'm not holding that inside line. So it's the first time it's gone over 2 seconds. But saying that, there's 10 seconds back to JB, which is a bit of a buffer. Damo's applying the pressure at the critical time and I can't withstand that. I'm not reacting quick enough to try and slow that down. Trying to work it. Two laps left. We're doing all well and good. We got it down to 1.6 again. But then Damo just applies the pressure as I slide it wide on the final bend. Anything under 2 is good resistance, I think. For a back of the pack racer that I've become over the last sort of 12 weeks. Lee's got his best chance to overtake when he's ghosted, or if he's been managing to save fuel whilst in the pits, he's potentially in a position to here we go then, this is the last lap for me. Any laps on medium are going to be slower. We got into the 57s once. Nobody's gone to the pitch yet. So it looks like it's just me then. Damo looks like he's henching over. He is. Here we go. So we're taking the mediums. We're taking 11 minutes 40, so we're going to take 12 laps of fuel. I think we should actually take 13. No, take 12. Take 12. Okay, so JB and Lee went on another lap. Who's going to settle in best to these tyres? Mikey sort of released the beast behind, didn't he, by coming into the pits. Lee's in this time. But JB's still out there. JB's 12 seconds out in front. I'm looking for that gap back to Lee. We've got Frosty 4 seconds back. The pit stop looked like it was 22 seconds. Based on the one, it was 24 seconds, look. Yeah, slightly longer. Only 9 laps to go. Frosty's taking time out of us. Now I don't know whether Frosty went early or late. Damo just had a twitcheroo. I rode around the corner anyway, so it is what it is. JB's still out there. And Frosty's coming like a freight train. It's an equidistant gap. Damo to Widow, Widow to Frosty. But JB keeps on going. I have to ask the question, how much fuel has he got in that tank? The master of... the miser, I would say, of fuel. If we're calling him master, it's definitely master miser. Yeah, Frosty's catching me. Now he's in 1%. JB took 30%. That's probably about right, you know. In terms of fuel. Bearing in mind I went for the extra lap. I think Damo's far enough out though to be able to save a little bit if he needed to. We've got more than enough fuel, 6.5 minutes remaining. Half a second just back to Frosty now. I was second in the championship until today. I lost that in race 1, for sure. Maybe this is my drop round event. You never know. It's 2 to go. In terms of events, not laps. Mr. Frosty was looking to line up the early slingshot. Mr. Frosty hit the grass. I didn't get the good slingshot then. Back of my car decided to have a twitch. Ooh. I've not got the power out there, couldn't get the power down. Car just overran the corner. I tried to take the narrow braking line and hold the inside line, but the car just went on through. Frosty's got a much quicker lap than me here, so 3 minutes 30 to go. I've got plenty of fuel. We're placing for the podium. JB is 10 seconds back. And we are just running for third place, which disappointing, but it's a chance. It's points. We're definitely slow at the minute. Very little force feedback in the wheel. And crap settings in the wheel, which I need to sort. Maybe there's a video in that. Lee is in 5th. Lee's still going to make the points though because of his first round win. And the fastest lap to Frosty, wasn't it? So Frosty's going to make good gains here. Minute 51. Looks like there's 2 laps maybe remaining. I got 4 laps of fuel, so we're good. There's 3 cars behind. JB, Lee and Paul. Paul's on an absolute charge because I'm sure Paul's on softs. There's definitely 2 laps, this one and one more. I don't think anybody's going to make the mistake on fuel. Somebody spun out at the final hairpin. Somebody's just had a moment. Come round for the final lap. We're going to hold the podium place, barring any incident. Paul's got past Lee. Lee's got the fastest lap, 57.830. Here it is then, 10 seconds to go now before the timer winds down, and Davo's going to get the win. Mikey's not met the final lap requirement. He's come across the line not making the final lap, but he's good. So I only needed the 12 laps of fuel then. I didn't need 13. It is what it is. Is JB... Oh, Lee's got packed past. Frosty's run out of fuel. We get second. I think maybe Damo ran out of fuel. Yeah, good run, Damo. Good run. Unlucky, Frosty. Unlucky. Sorry, mate. Thank you, mate. How did Paul get on with his tyre swap? Did you run mediums first? Yeah, I thought you would. Thought you would. Happy days. Decent effort. Having a good tussle. Very good. Very good stuff. Who said what? Oh, I see. Having a good battle is what he said. But I know what you mean. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It was a good race. Mikey, that was good stuff, my friend.
Yeah, first half an hour of the race was good for me, and
Yeah.
came up at the pits and second lap on the mediums had a spin.
Ah, never good. Never good. Never good. But JB... Go on.
The start was awesome.
Yeah, it was very good. Very good. I wasn't catching you, so I wasn't going to try and push. And the only times I would push is when I was on your back door and you were kind of slowing me down. And I'd say it only happened sort of 3 opportunities. So you were doing great. Doing great. Ah, so Frosty was. Frosty had to stop a bit earlier, stuck behind Paul. So was able to fuel save. Okay. At the end. All right, Damo. We're going to change back to my lobby after this, I would think.
Yeah.
Okay. See if you can get back in again then.
Oh, alright, okay, cool.
Yeah, so just run through the results. Unfortunately, Fat Man come in last place. Oh, unlucky. A 58.133. Had a spin. Damage.
Damage.
Oh, 8 seconds of damage. Oh, unlucky. I saw that spin on the overhead map. I thought somebody did spin. So both Mikey and Fat Man failed to make the final lap. Mikey there, 58.366, which ain't far off the fastest lap, look. Dodo comes in 7th, standard of the first race, but the thing I'll say about this race is you essentially get to the point where you're going to get stuck in traffic in this, and because the car, you're not that much quicker than the car in front, it's very difficult to overtake. Dodo's just said, I wasted soft tyres in traffic, need more experience with that, understood. So Dodo, though, puts in a 58.028, which is no slouch of a lap. Paul comes in 6th. He was battling with JB and Lee at the end there. Paul ran the opposite strategy, ran mediums for 10 laps, then ran the softs all the way to the end and had the opportunity to catch up. Got past Lee at one point and then capitulated that. But 17 seconds back. Probably says the other strategy was the way to go, but it's always worth a try. A 58.473 with his fastest lap. Lee comes in 5th. We say comes in 5th. He gets the fastest lap as well, which gives him the extra point. A 57.830, and it was 15 seconds back. And that's what it means about getting stuck in traffic. When you're battling back here from the back of the grid, it's a long way. And you need to do what Damo did, really, which is get that momentum from where you are on the grid and get to the front. So Damo was only just behind me, though, admittedly, so... He did all right. But JB comes in 4th. Says he was slowing everybody up. But I saw him do 5 more laps than anybody else on softs. So that was a tremendous effort. 14 seconds back from the leader. A 58.488 fastest lap. Isn't up there with the fastest guys. But it just goes to show how if you are that little bit lenient with your fuel, you can keep running the laps and you can go and make a play. So well done, JB. 2 dwarfs?
2 fourths.
2/4, and on your own server, so you had home field advantage, you had the best internet available, which was decent. 2/4, not bad for a day. Frosty comes in 3rd, he gets to the bottom step of the podium. He was ahead of me until the very last corner, and then I'm guessing he just ran out of fuel. And what's he saying there? Frosty says, hard to overtake unless you have a tyre offset, and as Widow just said, Dodo, too tight a track, so pays to stop early. Yeah, if you get in trouble and if you're gonna get stuck, the idea is to potentially do the early stop and get ahead. Because, but I think the best opportunity here is run the mediums, keep up with the pack because they're going to be slower, and then run the softs. And you'll get the opportunity because the group will break up and you should be able to make some opportunity against mediums. At least you've got a chance out the corner. But yeah, Frosty, 3rd place is a decent result coming back from where you were. 6 seconds back from the leader. Ran out of fuel at the end, but just unlucky. A 58.002 is not slow. Widdowmaker comes in 2nd, making up from his 1st place. Doldrums, 4.5 seconds back from Dodo. Not Dodo, Damien, sorry. And a 57.989 was fastest lap for a little while. but then got beaten, and the guy that won it did 40 minutes 40 seconds 7:29 with a fastest lap of 57.852, makes him second fastest guy on the track today, and a great win coming back from his first race, Doldrums, having run. He ran TC3, I think, in qualifying, which is quite bizarre. But that's what happens. Damo was struggling to get in the server and was obviously a little bit panicked when he was getting in. Didn't get comfortable, didn't get settled, didn't get everything set up, but a great recovery and great points. Congratulations to the podium, guys. Good wins, and great racing by everybody. I think that was a decent, tidy race, and not any contact was dealt with in a really admirable way. So thank you very much, gentlemen. And we'll move on to the next one. Thank you, JB, for hosting.
It's a pleasure. Made a change.
Now, yeah, I mean, it probably pain-free, to be honest. Let's have a look and see where we're going. Well, Damo's truckled off to do the scores on the doors like Miss Ford would do. We are off to Friday League next, isn't it? The event schedule. It looks like we're Watkins Glen. Shall we drop out and go back to my server, gentlemen? Thank you very much for hosting, JB. Much appreciated. All the best, mate. Take care. Great racing, buddy. Dodo says, started P7, ended P7. Yeah, not great, but overall happy. Got podium on stupid Chinese hard tyres. Yeah, that's the way it is. Can you ask Mikey what happened to him after pits? He had a spin. He had a spin, unfortunately. And only a couple of laps after his pits. Second lap after a pit, so yeah. He chucked one. It is Formula Friday. Yeah, we'll save.
What, 2 or 3 times, Jim, when I took the fastest lap, second later, you took it off me.
Yes, that was at the start, wasn't it? I just ran in, yeah, and then on the third time it happened, Lee took it off me and I never saw it again. Yeah, that did happen.
Wrestled it, took right out, and it shook YouTube off me. Of course,
Did it? Happy days. How does that happen?
I think they just put enough bracket on it to give it some more stability.
Maybe so. Let me just get this track sorted. Watkins Glen, short course. Short course in the GR3 is going to be different. We don't normally do short course in GR3. This track, yeah, it is. Lee says me and Mikey were each other. Oh. Keep it appropriately. My word. Yeah, good and clean, Mr. Sheen. Look, servers up, gentlemen. We'll see if Damo can get in a bit and see if he was just trying for a different environment. Do you think he will? Right. I don't know. I'm not sure what's on with that. Unless there is a issue with... Well, Dodo's in Europe, so... I can only imagine the thing would be... is potentially a... Well, there's a guy in Ireland that plays on my DayZ server, so... I appreciate my DayZ server had issues yesterday, and that's all about proliferation of the IP address and me putting the wrong server on, which happens occasionally. But I can only imagine it's probably my IP address isn't distributed correctly for people to connect to. It's okay in the UK, but not the greater world, I would suggest. Or the Russians have cut the data pipeline going to Southern Ireland, maybe. Yeah. Absolutely. It's all right, mate. Yeah, the physics change. That's a big question. I'd not thought of that, you know. Thursday morning physics change. I think it's highly likely I've blocked Damo. I think that is actually it, and I was just pulling his leg. Maybe. No. Exactly. Well timed, JB. I'd never do that to anybody in this league, except Big Popper, maybe. Maybe. Here comes the Viper. Take the inside line. Take the inside line. I'll give it you. If it wasn't for that contact, I wouldn't let you past. Tyres you on, Mikey. We're going to get you practicing on hards first soon. We really are. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so Mikey can go longer than me. Yeah, I don't have the same amount of time as you guys. Sweaty ones. Oh, he's off to see the rabbit. Saw it. You made it back though. Ah. I've got the fastest lap though. Hello, wall. No. So Dode says 19 points from quali and P3 and 19 points for 7th. Jim 13 points in race 1, 24 points, 37, only 1 point difference. Dodo scored more points, okay. Interesting stuff. I had a terrible race 1, couldn't get to grips with the car at all. Had a little bit of a ding-dong with Matthew, which is not his fault, it was just two cars going into the same corner, lack of grip, and pushed me off into the gravel, which is the way it works. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. No drama, no issue. Only lost 1 place, so no issue. But then I managed to make up 2 places, chasing hard, and then I spun the damn thing, which is all my fault. And then really... Sorry, Mikey, I was in the draft there and didn't spot my braking point. Let JB go. And I was talking. So then I spun it about 8 laps in, and that was me done. I was chasing back from 9 seconds. So got it back to pretty much caught up, but didn't need that. I mean, the spin was really bad. I mean, 3 circles just annoyed the shit out of me, and it does frustrate the life out of me when that happens, because you've got no control over the car, none whatsoever. It just does it itself. Alright, Matthew, you take care, mate. Let's hope the new settings give Fatman a little something, because I know Fat Man's been trundling around at the back of the pack a lot of late, and he gets a lot of bad luck, so let's hope the new settings can give him a bit of a pump and get him on the way back to some winning fastest lap times, etc, etc. Let's hope. I'm hoping that's going to be my drop round in the old race, and it'll be good to see Damo's spreadsheet when it gets published, to see where we are. Five on softs. That's 6.5 minutes. It's alright for qualifying, but that means you then got to do 17 minutes on your mediums. Oh, JB will do 11. That's true, that's what it is. I just missed my braking point going in there. This car seems to hold its pace here. It seems to be alright for it. Yeah. Slingshot off the big corner. And then turn one, really. It hasn't really got the room to dominate, has it? I'll be eating my words, I'm sure, as we go through the event. Look at it go. That's where it's going to gain, look. Just there. Should get a penalty for that, really. Oh, I got a penalty anyway. I was on 105, now 143, you're on 117, and have you missed any rounds, Dodo? Or are you, is your drop round going to make much of a difference? I'm going to go and get mediums now. Going to be attacked by these penalty line anyway. Need more time to know the car and tracks, that's why the gap is bigger. Maybe so, maybe so. As the seasons roll round, we'll get to repeat the tracks though, so you'll know them, and you get the same amount of time with us as we do to know the cars unless we've driven them before. So your biggest advantage will be in the Triple Crown, where the tracks are new to us all, because we haven't decided on the tracks yet for the Triple Crown, because we've got 2 brand new tracks to use. Cars as well, the cars will be new to everybody. So no excuse in the next one, even though I know you're getting them in early. There's no excuses for not knowing the cars and not knowing the track, because everybody's in the same boat. And I get to use it for 2 weeks, then go away for 3 weeks and come back straight into a league where I'm not allowed to have the official holiday that I was going to have, because the league moderator decided to put another league in. So I think I have the excuses next time. I'm going to get them in early and I'm going to get them in now. JB's way out front of me now, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Because I stopped that little bit of extra seconds to take that little bit more fuel. And I had a penalty, yeah, there is that. Provisional results are in, so I'm going to just pull over. Oh, it's like me reversing my own bloody car. There we go, we're parked. Right, let's have a look. Discord also updated with drop. He's good, isn't he? He's good. Very good racing tonight, Damo. Are you going to try and connect back up? You're going to try and connect back up, see what happens. Boom, 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 boom. Widdowmaker racing. Widdowmaker racing. There it is. It's that one. Racing clean also. I am happy, says Dodo. No complaining. Still learning but catching you guys step by step. Absolutely. Results and standings. So let's see how it shuffles about. Oh yeah, Widdowmaker. Absolute disaster, disaster. So Luca drops in, he's on 30 points there. Did Luca actually race with us tonight? He didn't swap lobbies, did he? He didn't swap lobbies. No, I don't think so. I think we lost Luca. Oh. Now I'm realising that. That'll explain why he got up at 4 o'clock in the morning to race with us and we dumped him. Oh, that's a shit. Feel bad about that. Need to contact Luca and apologise. I didn't realise. Bummer. We'll get back to Luca. JB in 9th on 124, tied with Mikey on 124. How does that happen? Big gap as it opens up though to Fatman in 7th on 142, Dodo on 143. Then there's a bit of a gap opened up again to Darkstar, which is Paul on 150. Up to Widdowmaker on 154, who's now 2 points behind Damo, who is in 3rd. And then Frosty is 5 points further on in 2nd on 161. So that's kind of tightened up a bit, hasn't it, really? Oh, I feel bad about Luca now. I need to sort that out. So here we go. Then here's today's points as they come up. So tied for first place between Frosty and Lee on 45 for today's results. Lee scored points in every event, look. You can't, are you? And then Frosty scores 3 in qualifying, 19 in round 1 and 23 in round 2. So 45 each. Then it goes down to Dodo on... Damien on 40. Then Dodo on 38. Widow on 37. You get Darkstar Tom on 36. Paul on 36, sorry. And then Mikey on 32. Where's JB? JB got 39. So JB scored more than both Widdowmaker and Darkstar. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. JB on 39. So that gave JB the elevation. No Luca, no Red Desmo. Yeah, that's a shame. So let's have a look at the drop round situation. This is where it could let it up. Leon first on 139. Frosty on second. The situation's the same. Damo is third on 118, making Widdowmaker only 1 point behind on 117. So, it is what it is. Where's Dodo in all this? Dodo's on 110. So he's only 7 points back in 7th place. So you're so close, Dodo. So close. That is not far away at all. I mean, look how close that is.
What's the results on Discord?
If you go to the races section, there's extra results on Discord for every round. I've been going through these for the last like 3 weeks. Yeah, I'll just flick back and show you. So they're in the forum GT7 League, GT7 forum. If you click on there, all of the race leagues are there, and there's a thread for each league, and Damo posts them in each one. And there's probably a little bit of chat with each one as well. So it is what it is. They are there. But they're there for people to look at and see. The battle for third's crazy, absolutely, Damo. There's lots to go out there. I think I've just pushed my brake pedal a bit too hard. Not impressed with that. So I haven't seen Damo trying to join yet. A 111.173 and Frosty's done a 109.445. That's mental crazy. I need to end the stream about 10 to midnight tonight, guys. Purely because I've got an administrative task to do on the DayZ server. So if I am allowed to leave at 10 to midnight, it would be most appreciated, and you guys can get to bed 10 minutes earlier. Damo says he's on his way. It's the same for us though, Dodo. It's not just you. Lee does that to everybody. He holds no prisoners. He has this natural talent that goes like yogurt. It's just very fast through the system. So it's not a personal thing. It is. We're all seeing it. And we talked about it the other night, quietly behind his back. But we were thinking it's because he does all these dailies, and the dailies is where you get fast, I think. You don't like Lee? Ah, he's nice when you get used to him. He's fast, but he's nice. He's a nice guy. You can't get in.
GP's seven. Seven off the lobby. Make it big.
So I'm gonna reload the lobby then as something else, because this is a different lobby. This is a different fresh lobby and it's a different set of settings. And JB ran the same settings because I gave him those settings. So there's nothing in here about blocking players. And I've not blocked you. I've not even accidentally blocked you because...
I know. I just think it's a glitch in the matrix somewhere, that's all.
Yeah. I think it's all to do with my internet and proliferation of my IP address. Because it's a brand new...
That's the only thing I can think it could be.
It's a brand new... What's the
there somewhere.
What's the company called that hosts your internet? There's a name. It's just not coming to my brain. ISP.
Yeah.
It's a brand new ISP, so... The
only thing it could be.
So let me go to my block list. It's going to be long, but it is what it is. Friends, requests. So I know you're on here because I've messaged you already, so I can't have blocked you. I've messaged you today. So
Try someone else's.
if I was to just start a party with you and invite you to a party, it'll knock us off Discord. Can't access the microphone, another app is using it. Well, there we go.
Right, so I've got into someone else's lobby immediately. So there's it, yeah. WTF, got that, Jim?
Yeah. I've not blocked you. I've not put any rules on.
I don't know, yeah. So I'm just checking all the random lobbies that are here. I'm going to go through each one of them and see if I get that error.
I don't know what it could be.
It has to be a clash with the internet or something, I don't know. There might be something on my side. Right, so I've got into the first two random.
No, you're connecting to everybody. You're connected to JB's. There's an issue with my internet. That's what it is. That's true. That's true. It's true. No, that's true. That is true. No problem, Dodo. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
So I know.
Oh, you've got a code there? Oh, I didn't... Okay, I didn't see that. Okay. No, thank you very much, Dodo. Cheers. Appreciate the kind words. Thank you, sir. And you're doing bloody well. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. And you'll get like Damo not being able to get in because you'll be too fast. I haven't done it to Lee yet, but we're not that friendly. I need a teammate for the 24-hour. Yeah. There was two Irish guys. Went into a pub.
The Wi-Fi certificate. Is it? Yes, absolutely horrific. That's why I never use it. I'm always aware of it.
Ah. It'll say Widdowmaker has blocked you. I blocked the wrong person according to Dodo. I should have blocked Lee. Yeah, I agree. But I'm not going to block Lee. I'll just block Damo. Yeah. Until the 24-hour race, and then we're done. That's what it'll be. No. Who's that sliding through? Whilst I'm just patiently waiting at the side. Let's so if I look at my So I'm advertising my IP address there, but not to you guys because you're not seeing it. But my speed is unbelievable. There should be no reason why you're not connecting. My ping's good, my latency's good, my upload is unbelievable. It's over 2.3 now. You don't think so? Yeah, but don't forget internet works on gateways. So, internet, the World Wide Web is lots of nodes throughout the globe. And those nodes pass the data on. So if my data isn't at the node at your facility, you won't be able to get through to it. But as JB said, it's the PlayStation network, not my internet. So he's right, it can't be me. I watched the replay from last Tuesday and wondered how the F someone got a better start. They all started in second gear. Now, is that the truth, Dodo? Is that the truth? Because... yeah. So I've got an extra control. I've got an extra control that none of you have. But I choose not to use it. So... I'm quite alright with the starts I get. I don't really want to use something that these guys don't have. So, on the back of this wheel here, I've got two extra paddles. There's the gear paddles, and I've got these down here. And I've also got, on this wheel, those extra paddles there. But this paddle, this wheel, doesn't have the function that I've got here. On the front of this wheel, there's a dial there, which gives you 3 clutch settings. It has a race start clutch setting. Change it to that, it'll dump the clutch correctly for a launch. And I haven't used it, I won't use it, because I know you guys don't have it. Call me a mug. But, yep. Second gear starts work well in the crossbow. I think it works well in most cars, I think. But using auto clutch or manual. Yeah. Put your foot on the clutch. And slip the clutch off the start line. You'll find it'll work. I would think. Left is... You use that on the handbrake, do you, Dodo? You could try some practice starts now. Don't use it, don't know how, to be honest, to set clutch like in real car. I think you've just got to practice and play with it, Dodo. You'll find it. I'm just too scared of messing up. Properly messing up.
Well,
Practice start at pit exit.
You don't need to do a second pit stop. It just launches off the line so much quicker than everything else anyway.
Okay. And this starts like a dog. Okay. This one starts like a dog in second. It's no good. You only get faster. Faster guys for the tips. Only get faster racing faster guys, that's for sure. That's true. That's true. That's why it's good to have Lee around, and Frosty, and JB, and Dodo, and all of the fast guys, and Big Popper, and Damo. It's good to have them around. It's just, I know what it feels like to be at the other end of the grid and how frustrated it is that you can't get up there because there's something that they've got that you haven't. And you're asking that question all the time. And I know I've got to sort my settings out on the wheel, because I lost them all when I had to reinstall the drivers for the other pedals, and it should be my process. It should be my my first thing is getting my wheel sorted, but I've just got so much to do all the time. It just doesn't enter my thought train as an important thing. So I suppose I've got to use the AI as well to give myself a priority list and get it done. Frosty's watching Lee's soft run now. Lee's always quite flaccid, I've been told. He always runs quite soft. It's out in 48 hours. It's Thursday morning, yeah, is it? It's like 36 at best. No. That's Damo back, I think. You're going to go to Google DNS. 888444. To what? It'll be 8888, I think. I'd do Google. Battery died according to Mrs. Gandry. What, on the phone or the rabbit? Sorry. Did your chat get banned, JB? Yeah. Oh, on Discord? No. Nearly broke a wrist, says Lee. I bet. The phone, Jim, not the rabbit. The rabbit's still going, yeah. Duracell bunny. This just doesn't want to dance. I need to tighten this wheel up, don't I? My shoulder's getting better. We've got 2 days. Priority list number 1, next video. Priority list number 2, settings on wheel. Dodo refers to iPhone as gay phone. Heavily unfair. It's a very good phone, is the iPhone. For the more discerning, cultured person. My missus got a problem with her tablet at the minute. It just keeps going flat. I need to put it on a rapid charger to boost it back up and then make sure she charges it every day. But she leaves her Candy Crush running on her pad all the time, and it just rolls adverts all the time. She's got to start to learn to close it down, but she doesn't want to close it down because she loses lives, and it does her head in. She's on something like level 27,000 or something. She's been playing it years. She was on level 9,000 when she went into hospital for 4 months, and when she came out of hospital she couldn't sign back in. It had updated and lost her password, etc. So she had to start again. So she went back. She did 9,000 levels in just over 4 months when she was laid up in bed, and it was like, how the hell did you do all that? But so she only plays it now an hour at lunchtime and so after. I'm using Sammy's race setup, 100% in base and GT7 5 controller. Yeah. Does he share his setup on a video? I don't know if he's blocked me off his channel. Might have. No, I've blocked him on mine. That's what it is. Sorry, yeah. No. Sammy. Joking. I have terrible trouble finding settings for the GT Extreme because there's loads of videos claiming that they're GT Extreme setups and they're not. Because they don't have the same settings. Same with Solitaire and Coin Master, yeah. Do me a favour, Dodo, if you've got 3 minutes. To do a screenshot of your PC settings for me and post it in Discord for me. If you can, or put it on PlayStation app. It'll be easier if you can off your laptop. Here's Vadio, your post link. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Thank you. So Dodo says Android is like before Christ. Once you take before Christ, you never go back. No, he means black cat. Black cat. That's what it is. Once you've had a black cat, you never go back. Yes. That's what it means. So you use different steering sensitivity for each car. I don't know if I can get my head around that. I'm a very simple kind of guy. One thing. Give me one thing. Don't give me choices. I don't like choices. I'm a rump kind of guy. I'm not your... what's the other steak? Not sirloin, the other one. Ribeye. I'm more rump than ribeye. Don't like the ribeye. The ribeye for me, not good steak. Too much fat. How many laps did I just do on softs then? Did I do like half a tank? Can't have. Can't have. Use DG look setting on his videos, but sensitivity at 200. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On softs, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 laps. That's interesting, isn't it? Not overly quick, though, I must say. Do it when you get time, Dodo. Don't pressure yourself for that, my friend. Favours are done when you can do them, not when I demand them. So, when you got time, my friend, favour's a favour. No problem at all. Then I'm gonna ask Damo for Damo's settings. Yeah? That'd be interesting. Well, if I put them at setting number 5, they're ready for you when you get here. Just bear with me 1 second. I'll probably have to disconnect my wheel. No, I can do it through the console, can't I? I can do it through the wheel, yeah, but it's incredibly fiddly. Incredibly fiddly. You know what those dials are like. Oh, they're stupid. Oh, you've got it on your... You don't know what this wheel's like, do you? Because you're on the... You're not on the extreme. Yeah. 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 Because? So I'm going to go setting 5. ACP. Oh no, you won't have that. No, it's not going to work for me. I can't do it. Don't worry, forget it. I can't do it this way. It's just not going to work. Because I don't know what the controls are doing. They're just doing their own thing. I'll have to do it on the play. I'll have to do it on the PC. It's not. I can't do it through the wheel. That's just mental. You touch a button and it does something on screen. It's just that shit. No. Thank you, Damo, though. Apologies, it's not going to work. On the premise that if you haven't got the DD Extreme, you won't have the same settings as well. Because the DD Plus 15 Newton. but the wheel's set up differently. The wheel has different parameters. They're called different things. So that's the problem I have when I go onto somebody's website and somebody's video to find the settings. I'll Google DD Extreme settings, and it will clearly say new settings for the DD Extreme. You go in and they're just called something different. They'll use 3 letters and say DDQ, CBD, TTH, and I don't have any of them. None whatsoever. Yeah. He will have. I'll go and have a look. I'll go have a look. Alright, mate. I don't know why it won't let him in. I'm just so far off on the optimals. I'm the only one running laps, aren't I now? But that's where I was having trouble today, Dodo. I couldn't get the car to turn through the corner. It would turn into the corner, but I couldn't get it to turn through it. So I was trying things like stabbing the brake again halfway through the corner and throwing the wheel, and it just wouldn't go round. I was having to wait for the front end to come round all the time. On it. Okay. Discord. Discord. Frosty's put in Discord. Aussie's posted. Okay. I just need to take a very... Well, I'm going to call the end to the stream because I need to go to a break, and then I've got to do something on DayZ. So thank you very much, folks. Thanks for a great evening. I'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Goodbye for now. And I've got to go. I can't wait. I've got to go. I've thought about it. It's got to happen. back in a moment.
Gotta go now. Should we piss with
I'm steaming delirium in the lake. It's a built track.
it is, mate, yeah. And it's hard work now, TC.
Wait, no, TC.
Eh?
Wait,
No, I didn't either. Not bad.
oh, I think I'll wait. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. See?
I've got to that age, haven't I? When you gotta go, you've gotta go, I'm afraid. And I did go. Well. So I'm looking for Frosty on... general chat. I normally get a message. Oh, DG, look, Nadaro. Who's he then?
If I can.
He's
Okay. No, thank you for that. That's superb. I see where JB put about the rabbit, yes. I see, I see, I see. Oh, wow. No, you're welcome, Dodo. Thank you for racing. Thank you, everybody, for the racing. Thank you, Mrs. Gandhi, for popping along and sharing your experiences. Very much appreciated. He's part of Digit's team of coaches. That's an interesting setup. I isolate myself far too much from the other YouTubers, but they just grow without me, and I just languish far behind, so I don't think I'm ever near their same class, so I just back away. I don't integrate that well in the YouTube community, so it is what it is. So I guess you could say it's one of those, isn't it? If you give, you can expect at some point to receive, and I don't know why I'd receive anything from those guys because I've never given anything. So it is what it is. I guess I'm at the level that I'm just another paying customer, so I don't involve myself with any of them. So it is, yeah. Not in the same social circles. So I don't do anything around them. So it is what it is. But it's difficult. Right, I'm going to knock it on the head. Thank you very much, guys. Friday night is the next one. Usual time. Maybe we'll let Damo in this time. Maybe we won't. Yeah. And then we've got a Saturday, haven't we? Nothing on Sunday. And then we're into the final week. Is it the final week? Need a calendar. Can't get the calendar to work on there. I need to get it on my phone. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? It's very fast running out. Go away. Go away, map. I didn't want map. I wanted Canada. There it is. Allow you are using the app. Thank you. So no, next week is not the... Well, it is. Next week is the final league week, apart from Tuesday. So next week is final rounds. Wow. Very, very near. It's 2 weeks and 2 days before I go to the US. That's unbelievable. That means it's 16th day. Oh. Holy chipotle. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks till I get back. Suppose you'll be wanting to know what the first stream will be. I think the first stream will possibly be Time Trial Monday, and I'll have to catch the time trials. I'll miss a time trial. There'll be a time trial I'll never do. Wow. There'll definitely be a time trial I'll never do. I hadn't thought about that. Can't even give it a crack on. I could do it at Big Papa's house. I could. I could jump on Big Papa's rig for half an hour. I can't. I'm not actually going to Big Papa's house now. We're meeting him an hour and a half east of his house towards Chicago. He's coming out to meet us. We're gonna hook up in a casino of all places, and spend an evening in a casino, which will be quite interesting. But, not that any of us are gambling men. It is what it is. Right, folks, it's 10:02. I've got to shoot and got to do this little thing. So thank you very much. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Have a good one. We'll see you soon. Goodbye for now.